Okay, good morning, everyone. So, the question today is, what do the guides want to tell you about what it is that you truly want in life and why you don't have it? That's what's coming. Okay, so you're going to pick between these two decks and we're going to answer that question. Okay, here we go. All right, if you haven't picked your pile yet, please pause the video and do so. I'm going to start with the blue pile today, the blue deck. So the question is, what do they know about what you truly want in life and why you don't have it? Interesting question. Okay. All right. Yeah? Okay. Okay, cut. Okay. Okay. So, sorry, I'm just looking for something before we begin. Something's not making sense to me. Oh, okay, there it is. All right. Okay, so what do we truly want in life? Well, this is the Ten of Pentacles, so this is everything our hearts desire, so that makes sense. It's very material based, very physical based. So we really do truly want that house on the hill, that material wealth. Whether we're willing to admit it to ourselves or not is a different story. But that's what they're saying we truly want as the pile number ones anyway, is that house on the hill, basically material wealth. All right, so maybe you don't want to admit that to yourself, but let's see. Okay, so then the next card that came up was this one. So this is the why we don't have it, I guess. And this is the Eight of Pentacles, which is usually about mastering. Mastering something, becoming the master of something. That's how I usually read this card and see this card. But I heard to go to this other book today to see what this book interprets this card as. Okay. The primary principle of this card in this book says its purpose. So it says, you understand what is required to achieve what you seek to accomplish, which is this. You've acquired the necessary skills and developed the knowledge that permits success to occur. Okay. So if you've mastered the skills and etc. that you need to have this, then why don't you have it? So the next card that came that they asked me to shuffle was this one, which is the Warrior. Okay, and the Warrior, this talks about a need for action. So yeah, that's the missing link, the action. I see that now because it's right in the middle. They wanted me to put that card in the middle. So the Warrior is a call to action as opposed to just a state of mind. It asks you to examine not just opposite people in your life, but also the larger systems within the world. Okay. So that's why purpose, that's why I was, okay. All right. That's why I was called to look at this one in this book and see the word purpose. So not just mastery, but purpose. So what this spread is telling me is you want this wealth. You want this physical, material wealth. And this beautiful, materially wealthy life is what you truly want. And why you don't have it is because you haven't figured out the purpose. You've got all the skills you need, all the knowledge, everything that you need, okay? But so you can be the master of something. You just don't know what. You don't know what your purpose is. This card, the Warrior card, is calling you to take action, to I have to go back here, to take action to create positive change. Okay? So the Warrior card indicates that there's a purpose that needs to be involved in your work. You need purpose in your work. And the purpose should be for positive change. You should be doing your work for positive change. And okay, yeah. So I feel like a lot of you have been in jobs and doing work, and you've felt maybe even depressed. There's something called work depression. You feel depressed when you're doing your work, and you get depressed, and you find yourself changing jobs every 2 or 3 years because you just find it depressing after a couple of years. You start off great, you feel excited, you're learning something new, you're challenged, etc., etc. But then the novelty wears off and you become slightly depressed while working, which leads to poor concentration and poor work performance. And so you end up having to change careers, change jobs, because it's not fulfilling anymore, and it's not and you're actually becoming slightly depressed. And that's because your work that you've been doing has lacked purpose. Okay? And the purpose is affecting positive change. So what this reading is telling me, my blue cards, I think, yeah, is that you don't have this material success that you're looking for, that you want, that you truly, truly want, whether you want to admit it or not. What you really want is to be successful on this material level and have this, idyllic, wealthy, material life. Okay, but you haven't achieved that, not because you don't have the skills and knowledge to achieve it, but because you haven't found the work that gives you the purpose, and the purpose being affecting positive change. So their advice for you, my pile number ones, is to seek that purpose, seek that work that gives you that positive impact that you're looking for. Okay, if that makes sense. So I resist using these cards. You've probably heard me say this before if you watch these readings, but we're going to do the life purpose cards. I heard get the life purpose cards. So let's see. What do they want to tell you about your work, your purpose, your life purpose through these cards? Cut. Okay. Oh, travel. Your life purpose involves traveling. That's interesting. Okay. I hear there's two more. Consider the career options that are open to you. Okay. Everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. Okay. Okay. So they want you to consider the career possibilities that are open to you. They're telling you have the strength to do whatever it is that you choose to do. And for some reason, travel is important to your life purpose. All right. That's all great, but that's not really answering too much of our question, which is, where do I find, okay, here. In what type of work will I find purpose? Here we go. Let's see what they say to that. You connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. Okay, so some of you might start writing. Maybe you're writing a book. Okay, and I hear there's one more to come out. There we go. Oh, crystals. Your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. Interesting. Maybe some of you need to read about crystals and learn about crystals. Interesting. Interesting. Maybe you're going to write a book about crystals, travel around the world, finding these crystals to write books about, to learn about them. I don't know. I think this is more confusing than helpful. That's why I don't always use these cards. Okay, I hear put these ones away. Okay, so those were whatever. All right, I want a straightforward guidance on what type of work gives my pile number ones, my blue cards, people, purpose. Oh, and I guess we had so many different things because there's many of you. Okay. You're safe and protected while you change your career. That's good to know. Loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. Okay. And your soul longs to express itself creatively. Interesting. Your life purpose involves body work such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. And energy healing. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, with the crystals and the energy healing bodywork stuff coming up, I don't know where the travel fits in. This stuff is, the other stuff, you're strong. You have, your whole life has made you strong enough to do this work. You're protected when you shift careers, so don't be too worried about that. Family is important and central, and your friends and family. And your soul longs to express itself creatively. So I feel like you're going to develop your own type of energy healing. And that's going to create a positive impact in the world. All right? Yeah. I hear that's all we have for you. That's all we have for you. And then I keep hearing to pull these cards away and focus on these cards. So, yeah, they gave you some clues, some hints there. Take it or leave it. But the main message of this message is admit to yourself that you want this. Okay? Know that you have the skills and knowledge to have this. The only thing that's missing for you is the purpose. The purpose, work, meaningful work, okay? Purposeful work that creates a positive impact in this world. That's what you need to find. When you find that, you'll have this. And those life purpose cards were hints. Take them or leave them. But that's what they have for you. So that's it. Sorry, I feel like I'm leaving you hanging, but I hear that's it. So that's it. All right. I hope that helped in some way. And I'm going to move on to my gold pile, gold deck. All right, gold deck. What does the spirit world know and are willing to tell you about what you truly desire and truly want and why you don't have it yet? Okay. All right. Here, do this the same way that you did the first one. So is it going to pop out or do I need to cut? Is it one of these two that popped out? I know it's only going to be one card because they said to do it like the first one. It's not that one. Not that one. Okay. So keep going. Okay, we're going to cut. Okay, because we only want one card, so we're going to cut. Okay, cut now. Okay. All right. Now let's see. Oh, okay. So what you truly desire and want is a strong financial foundation, stability, security. You want stability and security, financial stability and security. That's what you want. Okay, so you're not wanting, to be the wealthiest person in the world, but you're wanting a strong financial base, foundation that provides stability and security. Okay? And fleeting opportunities come to you, and you have to seize those opportunities as they come, because they come quickly and they go quickly. Okay, I hear there's something else in this book that I need to look at around the Ace of Wands. Okay, so this is the Ace of Wands, but it's also the Strength card, but they want me to look at something in the book about the Ace of Wands. Yeah. Okay, so this is about self-confidence, this card. So having the confidence, the self-confidence to act, to seize the opportunities coming to you. That's what they're saying. So this makes sense because it's also the Strength card, right? So, this combination of Ace of Wands and Strength is saying that you have the confidence to seize the opportunities, or you do. You have the confidence to receive the opportunities is what it's saying. And to seize the opportunities. So why don't you, is the question, right? And because you have the confidence to, but you let them pass you by for some reason, is what this is telling me. these are opportunities that would have created this foundation that you're looking for, the stability and success. So why don't you seize these opportunities? Okay. So yeah, so the strength card, what I know about the strength card here is that your strength comes through your ability to love unconditionally and to be compassionate and kind. So what this is telling me is that the opportunities that you haven't seized that would have provided stability and security financially, you didn't seize them because they didn't speak to your soul. They didn't speak to this unconditional, loving, compassionate soul that you are. Okay? And you're looking for something that is soul work. Okay? So this is very similar to the blue deck, only the blue deck wanted a lot more wealth than you do. You guys just want stability, security, financial stability and security. You don't need, the big house on the hill and the, all the rest of it. That's what the blue pile wanted. They're the receiving pile. Blue is about receiving, so that makes sense that that's what they want. That they want to receive even more. More than just this financial foundation, this security. They wanted more. They want luxury. The blue wanted luxury. You just want security. The gold deck here is the providing deck. So yeah, you just want to provide yourself and your family with security and stability. That's what you guys want. Okay, and that fits with your loving, compassionate, unconditionally loving nature here. That gives you this strength. That gives you the strength and the confidence to be able to seize any opportunity that comes your way. Is what I'm hearing. But the opportunities haven't called to, they haven't, been your soul calling. Is how it's coming. They haven't called you. They haven't spoken to your soul. That's how it's coming. They haven't spoken to your soul. So you just haven't found the opportunity, the career opportunity that speaks to your soul. Okay? So that's what's been going on here, and that's why you don't have this security that and stability that you're wanting. And I think you're pretty much probably like my blue pile, in that you probably, have changed careers quite a few times in your life because you're seeking this, right? And so you start a career, a job, and you think this is great, and you love it for the first year or two, and then you get bored because it's not calling to your soul, it's not speaking to your soul, it's not fulfilling you on a soul level. And then you start to get depressed, so then you need to change careers and change jobs, right? So that's really, really interesting. So this card asks you the questions. What are you here to teach? What are you here to learn? What stirs in your heart? Okay? And wants you to reflect upon your soul mission and how you can integrate that into your life and into your career. Okay? So when you're connected with your soul mission, you'll be able to create this stability and security financially that you're seeking. So I said this to the first pile, and I'll say it again, and I say it every time I use these cards. I resist using these cards. They're called the life purpose cards, I think. Yeah. So I don't like to tell people what their life purpose is, even though it's not me telling you, it's the spirits. But I resist using these cards for some reason. It freaks me out a little bit. But anyways, and because you never get a definitive answer necessarily. And anyways, because these are general readings, there's, lots of cards that come out because there's lots of different people watching this who have different, might resonate with it, not with only one of the cards that comes out, right? So it's interesting, but I'm going to use them anyway because I'm guided to use them. So get over my resistance, my ego, whatever it is, and do what I'm asked to do. So, freedom. You're free to do whatever you choose. Okay, so that's good that that card came out, because that's what I'm saying. That's my resistance, is I don't want to, you know, box you into anything. So you're free to do whatever you choose. Remember that, okay? Author. You have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make the time to write it. Interesting. Okay, so some of you, that will resonate. Study. Reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. Okay, so some of you will resonate with that as well, maybe with both. Okay. Light and love. Your purpose is to bring divine healing light and love to this world. Okay, you might do that through your books. You might do that through whatever you study and teach, maybe. Maybe you're teaching something. Remember, the soul thing asked, what do you have to learn? What do you have to teach? Okay, and some of you, it's music. Your connection to music is healing for others, yourself and others. So for some of you, it's music. All right, so those are some hints, okay? Those are some hints as to what might speak to your soul. All right, now I'm going to clear these cards away. This is the same thing I did for pile number 1, so I'm doing it the same way. And I'm going to ask for something a little more clear, I guess. Okay, so these are some more specific cards, to be very specific. So this one tells you that you might be interested in oracle reading. Oracle cards. You are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. So this one, some of you might have some psychic intuitive abilities that you're aware of, but you haven't been willing to use in your career or make a career out of. And some of you, that might be what your soul is, what speaks to your soul. Others, counseling. You heal with your kind words, wise advice, and empathetic ear. This matches your personality here that this strength card gives us and shows us very well. So maybe some of you might want to, this, it makes me think of this study card. Maybe some of you want to go back and study counseling if you haven't done that already, if you're not on that path. Maybe that's a path for you. Okay, and then the third card. Teaching. Remember, I said you might end up teaching something, and this card said, what do you have to learn? What do you have to teach? So some of you might have something to teach. You inspire young people to learn. So not sure what that, doesn't have to be a conventional teacher. You know, you don't have to necessarily be going back and getting a education degree. There might be some other way that you teach youth, young people. Okay, but regardless, your purpose is to bring divine healing light and love into this world, okay? Some of you are going to be authors, okay? Some of you, oh, look at this, okay. So we have, I feel like the study card goes here with the, I mean, it could go with any of them, but especially I feel like it goes here with these two cards, okay? Or maybe you're studying music, even. You know, maybe you're learning, you study and learn how to write a book. I don't know. You study and learn. Okay, so yeah, I'm hearing it goes with all of them. So, you know, anything that you want to do, if you want to make a career change, you might need to study. There might be some study involved. Okay, and then, so this card, remember, is the first one. You are free to do whatever you choose, right? Your purpose is to bring divine healing light and love into this world, which makes complete sense because of this strength card here. Whatever you choose to do, studying, reading, research, and education will help you gain confidence, okay, and clarity about your career. So that, because I feel like you have a lot of confidence already to seize opportunities, but like I said, the right one hasn't come. So maybe where you lack the confidence is in this area, in these areas. Maybe that's what's calling your soul to write a book, to become a, you know, psychic intuitive person, to teach something to children, to be a counselor, to pursue music. And the music has a healing effect on others and yourself, okay? all of this will have a healing effect on others and yourself, and will serve this ultimate purpose. So maybe that's what your soul calling is, but you don't actually quite have the confidence to seize that opportunity just yet. So maybe those opportunities have come and they've been fleeting, like I mentioned, and that's why you haven't gotten the stability and security in your career that you want. And so maybe you need to do a little bit of research, okay? Reading, research, and educating of yourself to help you gain confidence and clarity about these career choices that you have here in front of you, whichever one is calling to your soul. Okay? That is what I have for you. I hope it helps in some way. And I'm just going to put that here, here, here. This is what's going to give you the confidence, okay? The confidence to pursue your soul work, okay? So, and when you gain this confidence in order to pursue your soul work that brings light and love into the world, that you're free to do whatever you choose, remember, you'll have that stability and security, that financial stability and security and career stability and security that you're looking for. All right? I hope that helps. I hope it resonates in some way. And yeah, you guys go have a beautiful, wonderful day now.